Aquarius, I hope you're doing amazing. This is just a quick check-in. I am on the go. I will be traveling soon, so trying to get in as much as possible. Oh my god, and I clearly have something wrong with my voice now. I didn't. It's the first time I opened my mouth today. All right, so let's start your reading. Aquarius, and sorry about that. Must be the aircon catching up with myself. Okay, I'm seeing here, Aquarius, that you are fighting for something. You're fighting to keep your empresshood. You are fighting for what you want. You are also, I see that you're coming out of a maybe a lack mentality. Maybe there has been something that was difficult around you. Maybe there has been a challenge around you where you feel sort of stressed here. I'm seeing here, Aquarius, there is maybe someone around you that is very envious of you. And if you have observed energies, Aquarius, that are not yours, that are coming out of the blue, take notice of those energies and kind of, tell yourself or be aware, that they are not your energies. And how you can protect yourself from those energies. It is kind of to always visualize that you have an aura around you, protective bubble. You can do cleansing rituals and so forth. Usually as well, like when our minds are weakened sometimes, especially as females, I think that there are various things that can come up with us. Like, we have our hormones, for instance, and you don't obviously have to just be a female to have something to do with feeling fragile. But sometimes things like, or if sometimes you eat food that you don't normally eat, maybe too many sweets, or maybe watching something you don't normally do. I find that is usually when you can be prone to certain energies. Now, I don't usually actually like to believe in voodoo and stuff like that. I do believe our mind leads us down certain alleys at certain times. And I think that our mind can also lead us out of it. So that's my belief system, but it's coming up, so I'm sharing that. Now I'm going to move into this reading. Oh my god, my voice. So someone here is envious of you. You could have enemies that you are not aware of that is targeting you from the outside. So we're going to find out what this is all about. The Empress. This could be a mother figure. There is something here about, oh wow. So what I'm seeing here, what an interesting reading. Sometimes, you know what? I have no idea what cards come up. I really have no idea. There is a person here. Someone could be Capricorn, or they could have Scorpio, Pisces in their chart. There's someone here that's very envious of you for one reason or the other. This person is very jealous. Yeah, very, very jealous. So there is a person here that could have let go of someone, or see, they walked away. See, in their surroundings, someone here, they want to break free. They want to go towards the new, and you are the one they want to go towards. I see that this person could be there. The ending here is based still on someone looking at what they're doing. This person could have a sort of, there is a kind of a telepathic connection here. Let's just clarify. Why is the overall energy here about the devil? Why is the overall energy here about the devil? I see. All right. We have the Three of Swords. This here is a, yeah. This, okay. So it might not be so bad here, Aquarius. You're going to like this. Some of you could have experienced like a lot of defeat and feeling fragile. Could be health, could be money, could be, different things that have made you feel like in some type of way. But actually the reality isn't actually that. You might even feel that people are against you, or you feel that worst case scenario could happen here. But actually I'm seeing that you're going to shake off these energies. I think it is because this person here is shaking off some energies. I see here, Aquarius, that there will be a energy showing up in your life here in the near future that is kind of very protecting for you. It's like you have protection from sources you didn't see coming. I feel that some of you could be conquering something to do with a negative mindset that maybe was projected by someone at some point. This reading is very strange and I'm just going with it. There was at some point a third party involvement, and there was a heated kind of thing going on about them kind of maybe saying they're going towards Aquarius, or you came up and there was just a lot of like being targeting sort of you and them, and that could have showed up energetically like someone is a hidden enemy, someone is very envious. But this actually based on you changing and flipping your mindset, I feel, or maybe even healing from a either mental illness or in a period where you have felt down in the dumps. And again, this this mental stuff, again, it can come from so many things. We go up and down in our life, and I think for many Aquarians have gone through a difficult time, challenging mentally, I think sorry, especially 2024. So for example as well, and I know this is also completely out of scope, it's sometimes our mind when it gets affected by, let's say there could be a certain age for females. Yes, we have our hormones, right? And this can put you in a weird state without knowing. For men, maybe a midlife crisis. It could be someone that you loved, like let's say a friend or family that betrayed you, and therefore your aura maybe is weakened. And that also, it's like, even though you are like, okay, I'm standing my ground, I don't want to speak to them, then you kind of losing love of someone that is close to you, or maybe you lost someone. There's a lot of different things, because what adds up our protection really is being with people that loves us and we love them. Now, when arguments come up with those peoples, it can seem that we don't have protection. And that doesn't mean like you should fake it or an argument. But I see for some of you, it could be different things like that that have impacted you in some shape or form that did weaken you. And you were prone to some kind of energies, basically, that were attracted towards you, and that seemed like a showstopper. It's energetic. Some of you could even have seen someone acting out. Could be competition, could be just it could even just be your mind here, Aquarius. You know, when you get stuck in your mind, and trust me, I know what that is. It doesn't it's not like how other people think it is. Being stuck in the mind is sometimes to do with a belief system that have caught up with us, and there is like this protection around us where we are saying that, okay, I'm going to isolate me from X, Y, and Z because that's what I need to do. But actually what happens, you go down into rabbit hole. Maybe you don't even think that you go into rabbit hole, but let's say you do that and you start doing a lot of research about whatever topic you want to go into, or maybe you even get too involved with the AI, right? There is something about traveling far down a rabbit hole where there is actually, out of this information, you are not really receiving love. But you think you're finding the answers that you're looking for, but the actual, you might not have left the, let's say, the research, or there's something here, Aquarius, where you dive deep in and it had to do with a wound. It could be the mother's wound, it could be an argument, it could have been a lot of different things that happened to you where you then suddenly fell down into it, and then it attracted some kind of weird energy where you felt like, holy Moses, like there is just so many people are against me, things are not working my way, there is different health issues, this, that, and the other. And I think that could have happened. And it seemed like you were sort of depleted, feeling like, you know, I should be really happy with my life, but I just feel depleted, you know, I feel like everything is going against me. So what I'm seeing, Aquarius, is that You're healing some kind of wound to do with the mind that did isolate you, and you're coming out very strong. And there is abundance, there's new beginnings coming towards you. You are changing your mindset in such a way where you are getting a different perspective over your surroundings and what it is that you can do. And that's what matters. And again, it probably was a really good reason why you ended up there, and sometimes ending up in a lack of money, feeling, you know, all types of that sort of feeling alone, feeling you don't have anything, feeling you can't sleep, and feeling worried, or whatever it is, for whatever period it is. Even if you know that during that period, you know, okay, I know I'm not going to stay in this mind, like in this bubble. I know that it's not me. And it could have been someone that hurt you as well. Maybe you even wanted to sort of it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Unmemorize their existence. You wanted to unmemorize their existence. I don't really think that's a word, but maybe you have changed something here where you're saying, you know what? Why do I have to spend so much time like thinking of like, why even? Like, why can't I just flow with the whole thing? So whatever happened, there was a weird little thing going on with you and someone. A weird little thing. And again, it has to do with, I feel here, the High Priestess. So we have the High Priestess here. On top of it, we have the Ace of Swords. So someone could have walked away from you, Aquarius, completely because they've given up. Then they kept something a secret about their feelings, and that's coming to the surface. There has been an ending, and now they see that they, in fact, were impacted by something, or there was their own actions. This person here want to take action, and this person is lusting after you, but they're keeping it a secret. So this person have kept secrets. So it's like you could have been part of a very weird energy with this person, Aquarius. It's like you can't probably even explain it. Now, but what's happening here is that you're going to be out of this energy. Like overnight. Confusion, whether it was spell works, whether it was, you know, flat out spell works, witchcraft. You see, you have the devil here, you know, it certainly looks this way. Whether someone here thought maybe as well that, and you know, Aquarius mirror people. So if they thought that they had an effect, or there was someone doing that to you and they thought it had an effect, maybe you're mirroring back to them like, oh, maybe I'm going to act like it was an effect, even though you didn't really want to act it out. There's something between you and someone that is totally weird and totally supernatural, and not in a good way. But because you are getting out of that funk, because you are getting your strength, your mental strength back, because you are thinking different, you are acting different, and you are fighting for, you know, a new cycle here, this whole energy is vanishing. There is no one that ever is going to have that mental power over you again. See here, the High Priestess. Someone thought that they were very clever and smart, maybe by projecting something, maybe thinking that even if I hide my feelings and whatnot here. But see here, this person see you're thriving. This person could have tried to attack your finances. This person could have tried to something through their magic. This person could be someone that was really envious of you. And sometimes people don't even know that they're doing it, I believe. There is so many strange, everything is energy. Now, whether this was a person, Aquarius, that again was under your skin, and now you have unmemorized this person, and now you have, you know, another person and you have completely detached from them, that's possible as well. There could be two people showing up in your energy. Wow, very full on weird energy. You're very much taking back your power of your mind. You are like, whew, that was a rabbit hole. I was there for a while. Why was I there for a while, man? And maybe you're even realizing that being in any kind of rabbit hole isn't really your cup of tea anymore. You're going to be there out in the open, bold, confident. You're going to be earning more. You're going to be studying more. You're going to be louder. 6 of Wands, you're going to be visible. Sometimes when we are invisible, we think that we protect ourselves, but it's actually the opposite. The more visible you are, the more out there you are, you will always have more people that love you than not. And less likely to absorb any kind of weird energetic attacks between, and which can happen between someone where you have exchanged love, because that's where powerful bonds and contracts exist. Yeah, someone could have projected or tried to destiny swap with you, but that didn't work. So there is a journey here. You're the privileged lady. Marriage, a gift, Aquarius, attracting your soulmate. Divine timing is worth waiting for. Stay optimistic. See here? Someone is going to receive a message of concern. Past life. A community could have been against you or affected you. And maybe because you thought maybe they did also something to affect you, it kind of became so. You could have hid because of the community. Their bickering or whatever went on could have just been the name of the game, but because you were already wounded, because you already had a loss, because there was a lot of different things, you succumbed into that for a little while here. But now you are saying, no, I'm going to fight for that. I'm going to be kind to those that aren't kind to me. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to love myself and be myself, and I'm not going to hold back here. I'm going to be very visible to the world. And it's bringing you a lot of happiness, Aquarius. A lot of happiness. Actually, in fact, you are even using your enemies, it's like you're using it as fuel. So God help those that were against you, because if anyone can flip the script, it's an Aquarius, because you don't think like other people. That rabbit hole you were into, you maybe decoded and changed a program in your mind at the same time. It was painful. Any upgrade, any program you have to change. I work in IT, so I know. Trust me, that new IT system never runs as it should. It take years. A lot of people don't want to even use the new system, right? Because they're like, no, they're old dinosaurs. They don't want to do it. So that's the same thing with humans. We upgrade, we erase, we change. And then as we upgrade and we follow the new, because we have to do that to level up and to continue, of course we will lose energies and people. We're never going to have the same thing follow us. That's why everything is always changing. So I'm seeing that you, Aquarius, you're going through one of your, it's like, it's not really a spiritual awakening. Maybe you have gone through a spiritual awakening already, but it's getting your power back. Your power, like your true power. See here, the love spell, you've been bewitched. It doesn't work anymore. Compromise, someone is unavailable. Yeah, there's someone in between here. Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe something during Mercury retrograde. Luck is on your side. Fate, karma. See here? It will help open your heart. Here's the thing, Aquarius. Let's say for an Aquarius, sometimes it can be a disadvantage to hold back on emotions. But actually, when you love more, when you will receive more. And that's the same thing with anywhere we go, right? But our mind can play tricks on us. So if you were like to do, when you're on YouTube channel as well, I always say if you start a channel, never open the comments, because that might distract you. It takes a lot of you need to think a certain way not to be affected. But when you're out there, when you have gained a certain, like a following, it is the inevitable that you will always get more positive comments for those that watch you than negative. But it's also factual that they're out of 100%, you will guarantee get 10% bad comments. But that's just how the world works. But you don't then say, I quit. I'm not going to do that anymore, because I'm not going to enjoy that other 90%. So whatever happened here to you, it was like a big learning experience for you, Aquarius. And it's not really about going back out there and get revenge. To be honest with you, it doesn't matter. Like, would you care what someone that probably live in a dumpster, like a raccoon, someone that your memory have erased a long time ago, maybe they're around some weird house that, bloody hell, they wouldn't be able to look you in the eyes because they are probably so butters they wouldn't even dare to walk outside. Would you care? Those people? Probably not. Would they even be horrible to you in person? No, nobody is horrible to an Aquarius in person. Personally, I've never, in face-to-face, I have never in my whole entire life had anyone be horrible to me in person. It's because people aren't really actually horrible. They are only energies that actually exist in people's minds. And that is why the energetic exchange can be quite weird and funky, I believe, when you are on this journey of love. And there is like enhanced emotions. There is a mixture of, because love comes with paranoia, it comes with your own trauma, so it becomes like a whole bloody soup of it. If you never exchanged these emotions with this person or someone, there will be no soup even. But you want that in order for you to get fuel for the future. Like nothing will shape and make someone more attractive, more successful than eat poison, you know? So I see here, this is your biggest comeback, Aquarius. One of the greatest comeback. You have your drive back, success back. You feel in control, you feel in charge. And everything that was happening, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because you are now getting exactly what you want, and you are exactly where you want. It doesn't really matter what happened before. You don't care about that at all. It doesn't, you are a champion at memorizing whatever you want. If anyone can delete anyone from their mind, it is you. So use that, use that advantage, use that strength, Aquarius, and you will have whatever you want. Because whatever program someone added on to you, I mean, you have a virus, like what do you call it? One of those virus detectors automatically in your brain. You can just erase it. So run that scan once and for all, delete, 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 and off you go. You're into the new. All good things come to you. And whoever had this energy, they're just going up in smoke here. See here? Burn on the fire, getting their karma back. But who gives a damn what karma someone gets? It's the inevitable that people get karma to do that kind of, see? Anyone, that they will just go up in smoke. Here we have, see here, those that have scarcity mindset, those that try to intervene, those that try this, those that try that just because of someone loves you, well, love them even more. Show them who you are. Go in full guns blazing. I can tell you that much. Someone here is coming out of their crater. And this person here, it's like someone is smoking them out. It's like a bat, you know, hanging there upside down. And they're smoking. I mean, in the middle of the bloody day, this bat's going to get out of that hole. And everybody's going to see how fucking ugly that bat is in broad daylight. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be... yeah, fun. A fun sight to watch, Aquarius, and you are there for it. You are there for it. They're gonna be smoked out of their cradle, cave, cradle. Based on your power. Your power is so strong that this person, see here, they're hanging here. There are only their corpse left. Oh, we're getting spooky now. The 10 of Wands, see, they can't handle it anymore. They're like, I'm going so slow. And Aquarius, you're shining. You have got the rest that you needed. You are full guns blazing. Everyone's going to see you. And there is a soulmate. You're going to dangle them in front of their nose. Oh, yes. Now, Emperor. And we have that, yeah. The Magician. Whatever voodoo someone did here, you are protected. You are protected. Whatever keyhole someone is sniffing through. This could be a Queen of Cups in reverse, thinking they are all that, thinking they have some kind of special powers. But they have neither of those. They have neither of those. So, Aquarius, step into your strength, step into your skin, and dangle your godly goddess behavior and your power in front of someone. And let me tell you, you will watch these people go up in smoke, and you will see those that want to follow you, they will come forward. That's how it's done, Aquarius. Wow, that was a powerful reading at this time of day. All right, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you soon.